The solar system was clearly never made by God, since God is understood conceptually as a being that is omnipotent, perfect, wholly good, and a purposeful designer. The fifth best way the solar system shows no God ever made it is that the solar system is too violent and hostile to have been made by a perfect and omnipotent designer. Why would such a purposeful and perfect God designer create the solar system right next to the Oort cloud, Kuiper belt, and put the asteroid belt inside the solar system? These systems rain down periodic and awesome destruction upon planets, none of which is needed if you are an omnipotent and perfect designer. To show you how egregious this design flaw is, it's similar to Jackson Pollock created number 5 1948 and then proceeding to place his design in front of a blindfolded firing squad. Of course, even the most moronic designer will know that even blindfolded, his creation will eventually get damaged. This is the exact same situation with the planets. Indeed, an asteroid named Apophis was thought to potentially impact the Earth in 2029 with cataclysmic destruction, the likes of which the mind balks at fathoming. Such a situation is impossible for an omnipotent and perfect God to create, since it's so needlessly wreckful and imperfect in its carelessness. But it makes total sense when we realize the solar system was not designed or created by God. The fourth way the solar system shows no God ever made it is that of the 8 planets, 7 are uninhabitable to life as we know it, and certainly to complex life. This is a disgustingly ridiculous error, if it was designed. If the solar system was designed by a sentient being and therefore was created with purpose, what is the purpose of designing 8 planets and having 7 of them orbit uselessly around the sun? This would be analogous to a designer creating 8 houses and 7 of them could not be lived in. This only makes sense when we realize the solar system was not created by an omnipotent, supernatural God, but by natural, non-sentient causes. The third way the solar system shows no God ever made it is that almost half of the energy of the most important object in the solar system has been wasted without any sentient life being able to use it. The sun is 4.5 billion years old and is expected to last for another 5 billion years or so. Humans have only existed for less than 1 million years. This means for over 3.7 billion years of the sun's existence, its energy was wasted on bacteria, viruses, single-cell prokaryotes, and rocks. This would be similar to a designer creating the most powerful electrical grid ever made and then having its energy wasted on fungus. The second way the solar system shows no God ever made it is that abundant liquid water is found on only 1 of the 8 planets. This makes no sense if the solar system was designed for a purpose by an all-powerful being. Why would an extremely important chemical substance that is essential for purposeful life be found in proper abundance and in essential liquid form on only 1 planet? Again, this is analogous to a multi-million-dollar housing contractor knowing water is needed in homes for washing, plumbing, sustenance, and cooking, then designing 8 homes and putting running water in only 1. And the most important way that the solar system shows no God ever made it is that its functioning in reality is limited by natural laws, principles, and causality. There is no logical reason why an all-powerful God that is said to be outside the laws of logic, science, and nature will be restricted to designing the solar system in ways that adhere exactly to natural laws and science. If the solar system was made by God, there's no reason why Neptune couldn't be a terrestrial planet complete with abundant liquid water, plate tectonics, and continents. If the solar system was designed by God, there's no reason why Mars couldn't have a Van Allen radiation belt complete with an Earth-like atmosphere and Bahamas-like temperatures. These things are not the case, and that shows the solar system was not designed by an omnipotent God outside the laws of physics and nature, but that it was made by natural processes that are forced to adhere to and produce according to the natural laws and limitations those causal processes are bound by.